Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Welcome to the radio show that features local small businesses, amazing nonprofits, and all types of inspiring stories to give strength, instill love, and provide hope within our community. It's time for Outspoken Outreach with your host, Dr. Amanda Hackford.
Welcome, everyone. We're here with one of our extremely needed and amazing nonprofits, United Against Poverty. We have Matt and Jane here to tell you all about what they do here in Vero Beach. They serve all of Indian River County. So first, I'm going to go to Jane and let her explain to you all about what they do here for so many people.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, our mission, our purpose is to inspire and empower people living in poverty to lift themselves to economic self-sufficiency. So we have 4 core programs that we use to do that through. I'm going to tell you about the first 2. One, just because it's my baby. I'm the Crisis Stabilization Manager at United Against Poverty. So in our crisis department, what we do is we'll sit down and meet with people who are going through anything from homelessness to domestic violence, substance abuse, whatever the crisis in their life might be, and make active referrals to all of the other amazing organizations that we have here in Indian River County, and, really tell them, not just, hey, go over here.
Right.
We want to tell them, hey, go talk to Amanda. You need to be there between this time and this time. These are the documents you're going to need. This is what qualifies you for their program, what they have. So that's my baby, the first one. And then we also have our education department. So we have all kinds of workshops that are facilitated by people in our community, everyone from the health department to, just individuals who might have skills. And we offer these workshops at no charge to our participants, and really twofold, not just to give them whatever information is there in that workshop, but really to give people a really good classroom experience. Again, we like to encourage people to get back into lifelong learning, whether it's going back for your GED, going back for another degree, going to get a technical degree. So we find that having those positive classroom interactions can really encourage them to do that.
Well, that empowers them to help them for their future. That knowledge keeps them from coming back again, staying that self-sufficient and keeps them out of that poverty in the future. I've seen you in action, so I know how amazing it can be, and referred people to you and have seen that in that work in progress. And I want to thank you both for being here very much and coming. And then we have Matt, and you can tell everybody what you do.
Sure.
And all about this new STEP program that you have.
Yeah, so thanks for the opportunity, Dr. Hackford. I've also seen Jane in action. See her 5 days a week.
It's amazing work.
Pretty phenomenal. So is the entire crisis team. We've got roughly 600 plus folks a day that are coming through our facility. I think a lot of folks in the community, particularly due to the pandemic last year and being quarantined, are still unaware of the fact that we moved into a new center.
Yeah.
In January of last year, we literally moved across the tracks into a retrofitted 46,000 square foot center that was a former packing house. And the vision there was for United Against Poverty really to become a hub for the community, not just for our in-house programs, but to invite community partners, subject matter experts, to host forums, to host events, all to be in line with what Jane was talking about, lifting people to economic self-sufficiency. So 2 other programs, the Cornerstone program, really what we were founded on back in 2003 was our member share grocery program, MSGP. And really the vision for moving into that type of a model was to move away from your traditional food bank model, where you will, there's a lot of support that's being provided, but it feels a little bit more like a handout. There's not a lot of selectivity for individuals and families that are receiving that care. Through the membership,
just get what they get instead of shopping on their own and feeling like they're actually going to the store.
That's right. Yeah. So for those that have been into the new center, the first thing they see is the size and the beauty of the membership grocery program. It feels like you're walking into a traditional grocery store. We're open 7 days a week. It's open to anybody who qualifies financially. So our financial threshold is at or below 200% of the federal poverty line.
Okay.
It just restores a lot of dignity into that experience. We know that before the pandemic, a lot of families were dealing with food insecurity in this county. We know, sadly, that number has increased rapidly. And I think from a community perspective, it's also important to understand that a lot of individuals and families dealing with food insecurity are working full time. They've got 2-income households. They've got kids. To be able to alleviate food insecurity opens up the door for so many more opportunities. So the greatest thing about MSGP is once I qualify, I've got free membership. I can utilize the grocery program 7 days a week, and on average, we're seeing about a 70% discount on the produce, the household items, wall-to-wall refrigeration and freezer on either side. So the goal is for families to come in and be able to find anything and everything they need. Those with dietary restrictions, there's a lot of great options there as well. Jane knows from, sitting down and doing the action plan with families in terms of barriers, health can be a big one. And access to quality, healthy food can be a big one. So it's not just come in and it's a bunch of snack items. We're very cognizant of making sure that there's...
You have produce. I've been there, and it's a beautiful facility, and you've made the process pretty easy and smooth to get your membership card.
Yeah. And obviously the idea is, okay, if we know we're getting 600 folks in the building, a majority of them are coming in because they know about the grocery program. They qualify and they're dealing with food insecurity. But now that you're in the building, how can we showcase the other programs that are going on? Chances are, if you're dealing with food insecurity, there may be some other barriers that you're dealing with in your life. Let's get you signed up for a sit-down conversation with Jane or a member of her team. Let's showcase the workshops that are taking place through the education program. And once we've had an opportunity to sit down with you, if unemployment or underemployment are barriers that do present themselves, we want to get you into our success training employment program, STEP. It's been around for just shy of 5 years. We are sneaking up on 500 graduates of the program.
Which is amazing. Yeah.
It is, yeah. And it's really designed for adults that have some traditional barriers to the world of work. It's a 3-phase program. The first phase is you have to make a commitment to coming into the building for 4 consecutive weeks, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And it's a hybrid curriculum during those 4 weeks. It focuses on job acquisition and workforce skills. So let's think about your background and your experience. Let's get it shaped into an awesome resume. Let's get you prepared for the interview setting, how to search for work, how to have your online presence. And the other half, which a lot of our graduates really talk most about, is emotional intelligence.
Okay.
So that skill set of being able to not just get a job or a career, but to retain it, to have that leadership, that communication skill, to recognize some triggers on how to work with others appropriately in the work setting, to continue to advance and grow in your career. Once you graduate from phase 1, you enter into phase 2, which is working with an individual on our team, and her job is to find you the career of your dreams.
So you're really targeting and individualizing this for that person. So this isn't just a generic program where they just go and you're finding some random job so they can just get to work. This is really getting them a job that matches this individual, so they're going to get into a career that they like or want, that works for them and fits their skill set and their personality.
100%.
And this is good for them because they're most likely going to enjoy their job and career. And if they do, that's a long-term aspect.
Yeah.
So that sounds amazing to me.
That's the differentiator. I mean, you can go to a lot of places and get the resume writing skills, interview skills, but to build that relationship and rapport with our team, to understand, okay, this is what Amanda's looking for.
Exactly.
I've really gotten a chance to know her during these 4 weeks. I'm also engaging with employers. So our workforce development specialist has a relationship with over 100 employers across the Treasure Coast, constantly looking for what are those new occupations that are growing into the county. Let's get you placed in your dream career. And now enters phase 3 of the program, where you have access to one of our success coaches for up to 3 years post-employment for that regular mentorship, check-in, guide-in, learning, going back to some of those lessons we learned during phase 1 and just making sure you're still a part of the UP family. We're embracing you. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you reach.
This is new. I didn't know about, I've heard STEP, but I didn't really know the details as to what it was. And that's an amazing concept, because it's really going to be successful, or have the majority be successful. There's always some type of failure, but failure is okay too.
Sure.
To me anyway, I
Sure.
don't think that
Our
failure is a bad
success
thing.
rate at placing people is amazing. And then also our retention rate.
Yeah.
At 1 year, 88% of our graduates are still employed at the job that they, get after STEP. And especially dealing with the population that we deal with, and,
Yeah.
be it retail, warehouse, wherever they might start out, that's significantly higher than the national average. So we're really proud of the work we do. I'm a 2015 STEP graduate.
Yeah.
So I was a restaurant manager forever and ever. And for me, it was health that brought me to the point where I wound up at the Up Center. And they taught me how to take all of those skills that I had from restaurant management, put it on a resume in such a way that I was able to get, at the time, what was my dream job was working with kids aging out of foster care.
Exactly.
And after a couple of years of doing that, I realized, I'm kind of sending them to the Up Center
Yeah.
for a lot of things, and came back knocking. I believe in this program not just because of what I saw it do in my life, but what I've seen it do in countless other people's lives.
That's kind of an important note, what Jane's hitting on there. Is I think a lot of adults, including Jane, when she first saw the program, was, well, I'm already experienced. I'm already in the world of work. I don't need this level of training. That's really not true. I mean, we've had folks as young as 17 years old. We just graduated a handful of seniors in this most recent cohort. It's for anybody and everybody in between. You're just getting into your career. You're well advanced into your career. If you just need that pick-me-up, if you want to do it in a cohort model where you're with other adults, STEP is the program for you.
Yeah, and you've seen it firsthand. You've seen others go through it, and it worked for them. So you have these firsthand experiences and seen it be successful. And I mean, I've seen other aspects of people coming through, not just STEP, but just in situations, emergency situations that have been successful that you've placed and helped, and other staff members there as well. I just happen to have dealt with you more firsthand, but I know many others work there, so we can't give just one person credit because there's a whole team. But you are, like you said, the hub. It is like a hub because there's so many things going on there. It's not just one thing that you do. Right. You help in so many ways. It's just an amazing place to go for anything, whether it be you need a job, whether you're homeless and it's an emergency, whether you're seeking food and you need assistance that way. There's just, and the list goes on. We can tell you so much more as we go on in the show.
I was just going to say one additional note that I think makes that space so unique. Like essentially, what a lot of nonprofits would love the proposition of, here's 46,000 square feet. How do you get creative and innovative with it? We're still really scratching the surface of what's possible in there, but we have so much space that we have a dedicated partner wing. So, I mean, Jane and I pulled the numbers last week on year to date, how many individuals and families we've supported through crisis. It's been a huge increase from last year and an even bigger increase from 2019. Part of that is also the fact that we have partners in the building. Right. DCF is in the building, St. Helens, Career Source, Research Coast, Safe Families for Children's. Yes. Dynamic Life. We've got a new partner coming in next month in Phoenix Rising Wellness. So it's just a lot of folks from the community are coming in. If we can't provide that direct service, we can walk them across the hall to make that referral. And the hope is that community partners are doing the same.
Exactly. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back and hear even more amazing things that you guys do for the community and how people can help you as well if they have it in their heart to do so. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Hackford Landscaping is the full-scale tree service, hardscape, and landscape company that will do any outdoor job. Call Hackford Landscaping for tree trimming, tree injections, and removal. Services include landscape design, stump grinding, paver stone projects such as walkways, patios, and pool decks, landscape lighting, irrigation, hedge and sod, and more. Any outdoor job, large or small, give Hackford a call. 772-584-7364. Online at hackfordtreeservice.com. Premier Cabinets and Flooring is your elite shop for cabinets and countertops. Stop by the showroom in Palm Bay on Babcock Street or schedule your free in-home estimate to see what Premier Cabinets and Flooring has to offer. They do flooring too, wood, vinyl, laminate, and tile. They would love to earn your business. So for cabinetry and countertop sales and installation on new construction or remodels, give them a call. They do it all. 321-345-4923. Premier Cabinets and Flooring.
Are you a therapist or a nurse seeking the multi-state compact license? In the state of Florida, these and many other industries require a Level 2 live scan background check for clearance to work in your industry. A1A Fingerprints is your certified live scan source from Broward to Brevard. And if you're a medical provider, you need to be registered on the ACA web portal. A1A Fingerprints will help you navigate and comply with the law. Call 772-494-6556 or visit a1afingerprints.com. A1A Fingerprints.
Affordable Water has made great tasting water even more affordable. Right now, get a free reverse osmosis drinking water system with qualifying purchases, or free salt delivery for 6 months. Enjoy clean, pure, crisp tasting water from Affordable Water right away. Call now. Affordable Water.
Call 589-7677 or you reach 20. Call the Pure Water Pros. Affordable water.
Thank you for being here with us and learning all about the United Against Poverty here in Indian River County. We have Matt and Jane, and if you were tuning in, you're hearing all about the amazing things they do to help so many within our community. And now we're going to let you know ways that you can help. You can provide time, volunteer, you can donate, but we're going to let them tell you ways. We're going to start with Jane and let her tell you some ways that you could be helpful.
Absolutely. Well, first, I do want to mention really quick, our Next Step cohort is starting September 13th, 2 weeks from today. So if STEP is something you're interested in, please stop by the Up Center. We'll be more than happy to talk to you about it and get you signed up and make sure it's the right fit for you.
September 13th.
Yes. And also coming soon for Thanksgiving, we have what we call the Hopeful Harvest. So participants in our member share grocery program for $7 will get an average of 10 to 15 pound turkey, as well as the sides to feed a family of 4. And it's just a $7 copay list.
Awesome. That's okay.
I know it's the language is specific, and I try to keep on point with that. But we are looking for people if you would like to donate some of those sides that we need for the Hopeful Harvest. Please feel free to reach out to us. Stop by the Up Center. I've got some flyers and such with lists of the items that we need for that. So,
but we can put on the screen too. Do you have a website or phone number that we can put up for?
upirc.org.
upirc.org
is our website, and you can find all the information on there.
Okay, perfect. So if you want to help with Thanksgiving and donate side items, so any of those traditional Thanksgiving side items. Right. Okay.
The stuffing, the cranberry sauce, the veggies, the things like that. Okay.
And then they also get a turkey, obviously, as well.
Right.
Yes. $7.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an amazing price.
Yeah. Agreed.
Can people donate $7 and then that go? Or is that just because that would be amazing? $7.
They can donate $7.
That gets somebody a whole entire Thanksgiving meal.
Yes.
So, okay.
And they can take that 7 and multiply it by as many times as they want to make donations.
Exactly.
We
Right?
won't turn any amount of. I mean, we just kind of walked through the 4 core programs. The fact that we're in this new space, the vision for moving in there was to be able to really double and triple the amount of impact and the amount of individuals and families we can serve. And obviously, in order to do that, we need our community to support us. Yeah. And this county is phenomenal in terms of the philanthropic support and the major donors that we have. So if it's $7, $700, $70,000, we want to talk to anybody and everybody about how they can support our programs.
Exactly. So that's a perfect thing to do. That's a perfect thing to do. If any of you find it in your hearts to help, these are very deserving families, and that would give them a Thanksgiving meal or many Thanksgiving meals. Or, of course, you can do the sides or monetarily provide meals or monetary donations for many other programs can be given through that website or a call or a stop in to the location.
I like that you mentioned time also, because I think, most folks think maybe that's the way to give back to nonprofits, and it certainly is significant, but Now, in order to make our operation run, we need volunteer support.
Yeah, definitely.
From groups, from families, from individuals. There's multiple ways that you can do that. We have a volunteer coordinator on our staff. So again, just by going to upirc.org, you can find what those volunteer opportunities are. We also have opportunities for folks to volunteer through the education program, where it's not just working in the grocery program, which is obviously always needed, but if you have a certain skill set and a subject matter expertise, maybe you're a business owner or you're retired, you say, I just want to come in and I want to impart this knowledge. We've got a space for you. We've got 6 classrooms at the Up Center. We've got technology. We can open that space for you to educate the community on a given topic of your choice.
Perfect. So and then you had something you wanted to mention, another way they can help, or an event coming up, a fun event.
We do. We've got our first ever river raft regatta, which is going to be taking place at Captain Hiram's, who are a fantastic partner of ours. And at this point, we still have opportunities for groups to sign up to compete. The idea is you build a boat out of recyclable materials. We're going to have a race course set up, and you have to have a 4-person team to man your boat. We'll be taking time. If you complete the course, you will win a prize, but everybody's going to be a winner because it's going to be a fun event. All proceeds go to supporting our ongoing work, and you're going to see a lot of people make absolute
and when
fools
this
of
is coming up in
the water.
September 25th.
September 25th.
September 18th.
18th, excuse me. Okay, so September,
18th.
September. So coming up in September, I'm very competitive, so we might have to get a team together.
So, challenge accepted.
Yeah,
no team will beat our team. That's a public challenge to whoever's listening.
You're really getting me, because
if you come visit the Up Center, you can see our boat. We've been building it right in the center of our atrium.
Are these big?
The Poverty Crusher. It can be as big or as small.
This just doesn't matter. It's just however you.
It's all about speed and efficiency.
To win.
Yes,
that's right.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
It's
so I'm liking so this.
There's no charge to get in. Again, we're looking for teams. No charge.
So what's the proceeds?
You can.
There's no entry fee, or how do you?
Through sponsorships.
Okay, so you're looking for business sponsors. Okay, so you guys are looking for business sponsors or just individual sponsors.
Correct.
And that's how you're earning the proceeds. So we need people to sponsor.
Yes.
This amazing fun event
and
that
we want folks
I may
just to show
win.
up. Just show up, even if you're not competing. If you want to come out, if you want to spend some money on some drinks and some food,
awesome.
Buy some towels that we're creating and just come out and enjoy the
and
festivities.
Hiram's is a great place for that. Yeah,
it really
awesome.
is.
Our office is the owner of Hiram's. We rent from one of his office spaces.
Okay,
so
very nice.
That's an awesome, fun event.
Yeah.
So everyone come to the event. Sponsor if you're a business and can sponsor that event. That's amazing. You're supporting an amazing organization. Or the Happy Harvest. Did I say that right?
Hopeful Harvest.
It's so happy. I know. I knew I was going to get it wrong, but it's okay. It's happy. It's
it is a happy. It's a happy occasion.
Yes. And so if you can sponsor some meals, do so, please. That it's Thanksgiving and they're deserving families. Or if you can provide sides for those meals, contact the United Against Poverty, that center, or go on their website, or call, stop in, any of those ways. So we have those 2 amazing things that you can do to help. Or you can, if you don't have the money, you can always volunteer, because you can always give your time as well. So those are 2 ways you can help. Is there any last minute things you guys want to add, either one of you, to add?
Just thank you so much. And, thank you to you for what you do. I don't know if many people know, but in the crisis department, when I have kind of things that are falling through the cracks, you're someone that I have called on many times that has come through for these families. So I just want to tell you how much I appreciate what you do.
Thank you. Well, you guys do an amazing job, especially you, because we send people your way too. You do. You guys do an amazing.
Don't do it alone.
No. You guys, like the center itself, you guys do an amazing job. So that's why you guys are on the show, is how many people you help in the community each and every day. Literally every day, especially emergency situations. Those people that just have nowhere to turn, don't know what to do. You really take good care of them. So thank you. And I just want everybody to know, thank you for watching. Stay safe and be blessed. Thank you.